This is a weird way for me to start this video off, but can Ashana Shyamalan really be called a nepo baby? Her dad has a 50-50 record at best, so does that cancel out any expectations? I know she has more opportunities than the average person trying to break into the movie business, but it's M. Night. We all go back and forth on how we feel about this guy's movies. This is a conversation for a different time. Plus, I'm kind of being a dick. This is Ashana Shyamalan's first film, and that's exciting. This new creative mind gets an opportunity to show their vision on a grand scale. I can't wait to see what she brings to the screen. The Watchers follows Dakota Fanning as a young girl in Ireland named Mina. She works at a pet store and is tasked with taking a rare bird to a zoo in a more rural part of the country. She sets off on her journey and happens to break down in a creepy forest. Mina bumps into some strangers who take her to a strange observatory-like structure, where she is informed that these creatures called the Watchers are, well, watching them. The creatures only come out at night, but they need to figure out what's going on with this structure and how to get out of the forest. Oh, and by the way, the Watchers are not friendly. Very hostile. It was an intriguing setup, so how was the movie? It's a beautifully shot picture, with fantastic landscape shots of Ireland, and the score was enjoyable as well. Some great string instruments to set the tone. You love to see it. The rest of the movie? Well, it wasn't very good.
Why would you say that?
First off, I hated how the dialogue was written. I'm not usually a fan of M. Night's dialogue, so it may run in the family. Why does everything need to be so on the nose? At the start of the film, Mina doesn't have a person to exposition dump on, so she literally does it to the bird. She says shit like,
"You wouldn't like the real me."
Then the bird is just sitting there like, I get it, you're damaged. Please do less telling and more showing. The last scene's resolution is spoon-fed to us by our lead character. It's not enough we just watch the film play out. We need the conclusion explained to the antagonist, who might as well be the audience. Break the fourth wall. Talk into the camera. I also feel like people will be able to tell this is a first-time director. The act structure is a little rigid, and the movie felt like it ended 15 minutes before we actually got the conclusion. I had to do that sad recline in the theater when I realized we weren't done. You know the one. It was rough, but I'll be honest, it wasn't all bad. There is a decent narrative for a suspense movie here, and I praise Ashana for her somewhat successful attempts at making these events interesting. It's not only interesting, but vaguely sexual. I say this because there's this one-way mirror that only the Watchers can see through. Whenever the Watchers get upset, our characters are told,
"Let them look at you. Just let them look."
Very voyeuristic. What, you still don't believe me? Well, later in the film, Mina is walking with another character named Daniel. They come across this hole, right? Well, Daniel says, in a quite matter-of-fact way, I might add, we're not supposed to go in the hole. What does Mina say?
"I'm getting in that hole."
Would you say that you are kinky?
I'm so dumb. Listen, I can't recommend this one. Not in theaters or at home. It's a great swing from the up-and-coming director, but it didn't hit for me. I appreciate the attempt, though. As always, thank you for your time.